Hi, welcome Scorpio to your 2023 tarot predictions for the upcoming year. My name is Madi. A little bit about this reading. It is just a general reading, so take what resonates and discard the rest. I will also be including a bit of Reiki healing energy just to help guide and support the reading as well as you for your ventures in the upcoming year. I am also an artist, and I make ASMR videos on YouTube. So if you'd like to check out the other things that I do, visit the description box below. I do also offer personalized and private tarot readings. So just check out the links. For Scorpio. Wow. The spirit element is kind of intervening in something in your life. Some old narrative got myth, and it's being restructured, or there's kind of something is being altered or changed about how you view a past situation, how you understand a specific narrative or myth inside of yourself, and integrating a bit more balance. I even see with these, look, they're very balanced, bringing a greater sense of sincerity, authenticity, a kind of pure of heartedness to a specific situation. And really focusing on the self. Calming the mind, gathering a bit more sense of stability and stillness, maybe of reoccurring or intrusive thoughts, reclaiming of the inner child, being pushed towards action, of changing the self, of bettering the self, realizing what it is that you really want, what it is that your inner child truly desires, and finally kind of giving it to them. There with the facade. Karmic balance. Maybe in specific relationships or situations in your life, a rebalancing of karma, of consequence, as well as expansion, of self-expression, of kind of gaining deeper insights of your truth, of who you are, and learning how to express that. Quest, more blue. My throat too, just kind of, I think there's going to be a lot of throat healing in the upcoming year, of knowing how to communicate yourself, of kind of asserting yourself in the world, expressing who you really are and showing up who you really are, kind of figuring out how to do that here with this quest. And on a quest too of expansion, of expanding yourself, your sense of self, your truth. Impartiality. This is another kind of karma card where you're maybe going to be seeing the other side of something that you've experienced and vice versa. It could be with a relationship with someone, or it could just be in any situation in your life. There's going to be a sense of kind of understanding in greater lengths the situation by, in some way, shape, or form, seeing the other side of the situation and gaining more understanding. Balance, yeah. Karmic balance is going to be a big theme, and gaining deeper sense of understanding, a higher vision, connecting in with your intuition about a specific balance and restructuring that is happening in your life. Once again, it could be in any area, but relationships tend to be that ultimate source of like learning and growth, and a balancing of like behaviors. The Hermit, justice again. Oh my gosh. Going inward and kind of looking at the situation in the past from a much higher way, more well-rounded, and searching for the truth. I really hear this idea of like searching for the truth, and you see the Hermit right here. He's searching for knowledge. He's isolated. He's finding his way through the dark and trying to illuminate the justice card, trying to figure out what happened, bringing some sense of light, clarity over a karmic situation. As well as the Fool, new start, as well as growing through even like immaturity with the Fool here. Eight of Swords, yeah. Starting new cycles, but maybe even being unaware that old limited ways of being and ways of perceiving yourself and thinking is still holding you back. The Hierophant. It's about doing what is right, feeling like you want to do the right thing. As well as, maybe trying to honor more traditional ways of going about things, having it be more structured, well thought out. There is that kind of needing that traditional structure to guide you in some way, shape, or form. All right, Scorpio. Sending a bit of supportive energy for the year ahead. I want to offer up love, prosperity, joy, support, and healing. Not just for this reading, for the whole year ahead. Here we go. All right. Scorpio 2023. What kind of energies can Scorpio anticipate in the upcoming year? Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginnings and new starts, new creative ventures, energy, fresh energy. Are coming out of eclipse season, moving into the Aries Libra eclipse season, so lots of lessons are kind of being tied up, getting a better sense of your passion, energy back, healing here with the Temperance card, balancing of opposing elements, lots of healing. Wow. Knight of Wands, passionate forward movement, lots of passion here, lots of creativity. Moving forward, for sure. Renewal. Wow, Scorpio. New sense of stability, foundations for yourself, kind of realizing that where you have been planted is exactly where you've wanted to be all along, and really prospering and growing, reaping the fruits of the seeds planted in the past few years, especially. And all the work that was done this past year of deep shadow work. Got Two of Swords here. At a standstill in some area, maybe also not taking action. Oh, I see. See with this Two of Wands, of having faith, pausing, kind of figuring out how you want to move forward, what kind of steps you want to take, not necessarily taking action just yet. I mean, you will be taking lots of passionate action this year, but you're also figuring out how you want to do that, and having a deeper sense of trust and faith in your vision and what you want to do, and having that higher perception there with the purple third eye of a certain situation. Simplicity. Yeah, just getting clear on your goals, just creating a nice routine, nice setup for yourself, living authentically, not trying to complicate yourself, and also gaining a bit more stillness of the mind. Gentleness. Bringing so much loving gentleness. Self-care too. We'll remind that Jupiter is going into Taurus this year, especially like the beginning of the year. Your opposite sign, your sister sign, and it really kind of brings this sense of being in the senses and feeling more embodied, and really having that nice self-care energy coming back. If you've been neglecting yourself, neglecting your body, I really feel like you're going to be bringing a lot more simplicity, gentleness, routines, environments, thought patterns that really make things easier for you. Yeah, an increasing sense of self-worth inside of the self. Emotional healing there with the sacral. Going back to lots of the Wands energy, creativity. And with the sacral, that's lots of creative energy, creative expression. Maybe you navigating, dealing with, and moving past anything that makes you feel like you're not really worthy of your dreams, your goals, of kind of pushing yourself forward. With that Ace of Wands, whatever passionate new beginning, maybe you're struggling with feeling like, you're good enough, or like you can do it, but you can. Grief, processing, deep heart hurt and pain, a loss maybe of someone, of something. In this card, it's a pet. But of course it could mean literally anything. Just grieving the loss of the past, and finding a way of channeling your love in a better way. Dealing with it when you can't express your love in the way that you really want to with someone. Enlightenment. Gaining a deeper sense of mental understanding of who you are, of the control that you have over your own life and whatever situations you're dealing with, and gaining a deeper sense of self, and even like a growing up of the inner child once again. Oh, the yellow, we got 2 yellow solar plexus cards having to do with the inner child and the reclaiming of the inner child. This is really, maybe a big theme for this upcoming year, is like reparenting your inner child. And the Lovers, maybe some sort of relationship, great decision, huge decisions in your life being made this coming year in regards to partnerships, in regards to, connections in your life. Could have to do with love. But there's big lessons. Yeah. And having to maybe process, deal with, begin to understand imbalances in that connection with that Lovers there. Maybe some heartbreak attached to that. Some sort of imbalance, lack of balanced give and take. It's kind of like a reanalyzing what happened. And looking at it clearly. Here we go. Either. Going back to just kind of like spirit, that element X, are going to be elements brought into your situation that are almost like from above, that are going to alter and change the course of what's going to happen, maybe even away from how you thought it was going to be. But either way, what's going to happen is going to lead you to exactly what you want. You may just not realize it immediately. With this prayer, lots of yellow, really, stepping into more of your power, more of your sense of control over yourself, of taking action, exerting yourself, and releasing insecurity and blocks in your root that make you feel unstable, insecure, or like you're not receiving kind of what you need. Maybe it's time to find what you need or give yourself what you need, whatever works for you. Imperfection, yeah. There's this kind of sense of facing the fact that you don't really... There are parts of you that feel imperfect, and that's what causes you to feel insecure. But it's up to you. Now that you know these things that you don't like about yourself, you can change those things about yourself. It's not like people are, we can change, we can grow, we can evolve, and these insecurities are temporary. They don't need to always exist. You have to face the things inside of yourself that maybe you don't like, you don't agree with, or you feel are imperfect. Okay, that's your opinion. If you don't like that about yourself, or you don't like the consequence of that, like, whatever makes you feel imperfect, then work on it. You can, these don't need to be in your space, in your energy field, in your mind, or in your emotional body. You don't need to feel these things, but you do have to process what makes you feel this way and what you need to do to change how you could feel about it. If that makes sense. All right, Scorpio. Seems like an awesome, passionate, growth-filled year for you. And I just want to send you a bit more healing energy. Help support you for the new year. And thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.